When it comes to 2016, Mitt Romney seems to be opening the door to another run for the White House. Romney gave this answer yesterday during a radio interview on The Hugh Hewitt Show.
We said, look, I have had the chance of running. I didn't win. Someone else has a better chance than I do. And that's what we believe, and that's why I'm not running. And, you know, circumstances can change, but I'm just not going to let my head go there. I remember that great line from Dumb and Dumber. Where the
so you're telling me I have a chance?
Yeah, right there you go. You remember? You're telling me I have a chance. That's one out of a million.
How do you cope with the changing demographics of the country when there is an increasingly conservative and unyielding bent among many members of your party with regard to issues like immigration, marriage equality, and minimum wage?
Well, different members of my party have different views on those different issues. I, for instance, as you know, part company with many of the conservatives in my party on the issue of the minimum wage. I think we ought to raise it.
Right, that's a bit of a contrast from the answer he had been giving to that same question over the past few months. Here's a little montage.
I'm not running for president. I've said that so many times. I'm not running, and talk of a draft is kind of silly.
I've answered that question a number of times, as you know, and the answer is no.
Well, as you heard, here are the circumstances that could be changing, though. This is legit. The Republican presidential favorites of a year ago, Jeb Bush, Scott Walker, and Chris Christie, at least who the establishment was looking at, are all looking weaker today than they were a year ago. But more importantly, Romney's criticism of President Obama's foreign policy, which got laughed at by some in 2012, is now starting to gain some credence, particularly with the Republican base. He's looking less naive since his campaign comments about the threat of Russia and the unrest in the Middle East.